changing locations and shit. Man, get into this motherfucking bag. Stand on the way, I made. Sacrificing time for this shit. Man, I got a plan. Tried to tell niggas years ago, they ain't understand. Riding by myself in this coupe, I'm all in my head. Everything in life you can't replace, I build relationships. Pretty little smile make a nigga wanna lock it in. We met the same time I lost a friend, we should try again. You been on my mind, you should hop in. I ain't gonna hurt you, baby girl, you know we locked in. Used to be on FaceTime calls on the regular. Never made time, landed on my busy schedule. Now every time I hit the bay, you know I think of you. Working on your brand, love, you know that I...
Yeah, it's goddess. And I'm a day one type of girl. Ain't nothing wishy-washy over here. I don't jump around, stick to one side. Yeah, the silver, the blue, we got them in their feelings. That star on the field, come pay the D a visit. They say it's hatred, is it? I call it hate and simping. Cause if we wasn't that hating, they wouldn't be in our business. Listen, West Coast say the water tastes better. The fan base go harder, and all the ladies get wetter. Yeah, that's how it is when you straight reppin' for Dallas. We get it in the trap, and LandLord tell us what's happening. No explanations in no shape, form, or fashion. When Henny drop the stats, ain't nothing else to be asking. Them numbers don't lie, that's why your argument dry. And we still got them rings, you got your eyes on our prize. Whether an eagle, a giant, or a commando, you in the parking lot crying, we in the Lambo. We stay in our bag, we run it up in the draft. You still talking about the 90s, so who's stuck in the past? Get off me, and I'ma need you 6 feet back. And we ain't hearing nothing till your team beat that. And we ain't scared of running, what you thought we bleed that? It's only one team over here, this Cowboys, believe that. Yeah, this you got is the poet. Big up West Coast Cowboy, HTM Sports, and LandLord from Alabama. Y'all check them boys out. Now don't play around with the Cowboys content. Yeah, and you know it's DC. Yeah, DC4L.
31 teams in the NFL. His system is designed to stop 25 teams.
Shit, I need a linebacker that's over 200 pounds. I need a defensive tackle that you got to pull away from the buffet. He's gone, so no.
Let's talk about that.
But yeah, that's a large part. That's a large part of your
I gotta
team.
make this point because I ain't gonna lie, I forgot about it until you mentioned it. So I gotta get this out before it flees me, and the nation needs to hear this.
And we are live. What's
sir.
good, man? It's your boy Henny the Moore reporting live from the liquor store. And man, to my right, we have Mr. Ligament himself, the founder and sole owner and proprietor of Ligaments Are Us, my guy, LandLord from Alabama. What's
Absolutely,
good, my boy?
man. What's happening? Listen, I had to make a special appearance. Y'all know we don't really do this much this early in the week. But, hey, I had to get some of this Green Bay stuff off of my chest, man. I had to let y'all hear, bro. Real talk. And I almost did a show last night, and I had to get up at 5 a.m. I almost still did a show. I don't care. Because it's a lot to be said, man. We had one of the most unpredictable games ever. You know what I'm saying? That was a crazy, crazy game right there. Nobody had that on their bingo cards, 40-40 tie, right? Who had that score? Like, you would have won $1 billion. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody would have paid you a lot of money if you would have had that on your card. So, man, that was a crazy, crazy game. I woke up this morning. I'm going to ask everybody. And don't be smart because I know it was a tie. All right? But did you wake up this morning feeling like you won or did you wake up feeling like you lost?
I woke up feeling like we lost.
I kind of feel like a loss semi too, but it's like, I think the best way to describe this here is like, I say it feel like the offense won and the defense lost. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I know it ain't right because we're a team. We do this by a team, but it feel like the offense won and the defense lost. So if we can split it up, that's how I distribute it right there. A lot of people saying lost, man. I think so too, because the only reason you would feel good about it is because a lot of people didn't give us a shot, bro. A lot of people didn't give us a shot, and I want to challenge the heart and soul of men who say they men, who talk like that, who gave up their cornbread before they even got approached. What type of dudes is y'all, man? I'm dying about my cornbread. I say this all the time. I'm dying about mine. I
Ray
can't
got his
speak
ass
for
whooped
you.
for his cornbread.
You supposed to take an ass whipping for your cornbread. I'm sorry. It's principalities, bro. It's principles to this.
He
So
just carry him out over the shoulders.
man, you gonna have
He ain't get my cornbread, Clark.
what he said. You gonna have to pry it away from my dead, lifeless hands. I promise you. So like, man, I remember this when Micah got over there. Oh yeah, Super Bowl. They gave them boy the Super Bowl instantly.
Immediately.
I'm talking about.
He wasn't even off the jet yet.
He ain't even make it to Green Bay yet, and niggas talking about the Super Bowl.
He was in the air still.
So I'm just looking at it like, bro, I think y'all need to take a step back and look at your team. Cause guess what? I know this gonna sound cliche than a mug, but 4 ain't giving up.
No, Dak Cooper.
4 ain't giving up, bro. You got you a quarterback, man. What a Dak doubters and the Dak haters be at after games like this? Where they be at? Where they go, Hen? Let me know. Just talk to me.
They go into hibernation, man. Because listen, it don't suit their narrative when Dak Prescott hooped like this. That was the second best defense in the National Football League, and Dak dropped 40 on them.
40 ball.
They were only giving up 14 points a game before they came in here. They had given up 3 passing touchdowns in the first 3 games combined. Dak threw 3 in one and then ran for another. Like, y'all don't ever disrespect my motherfucking quarterback.
Zero turnovers. Zero turnovers. And then look, what make it even sweeter, Hen?
Talk to me.
That was a fully assembled Green Bay offense.
Mm-hmm.
They was missing people on their defense. Now, they had some missing links on their offensive line.
Offensive line.
But we did too. And we was missing our number 1. So, when you put this down in the history books, make sure you remember that Cooper Beebe was out. Tyler Booker was out. CeeDee Lamb was out. And you mean to tell me your Cowboys played a game like that?
Mm-hmm.
On offense. I just named you all the offensive players that wasn't there.
Man, really.
That's crazy.
Kudos to Brian Schottenheimer, too.
Shotty got to get that salute today, baby. He got to get that salute today.
But listen,
He got to.
It was not perfect, by any stretch of the imagination. I don't think there's any such thing as a perfect game when you got 60 damn plays. You know what I'm saying?
80 points between the two teams.
Yeah, but when you sit back and think about it, like there's barely any plays I did not really agree with. Like the first series I didn't like. It was just 3 straight rushes.
I'm allergic to that shit.
I did say run the damn ball. I wasn't talking about that shot.
Not forever, Shotty. Like, come on now.
But he got his shit together and he stayed poised, man. He didn't. He didn't get too high and too low. He called a good game. He did establish the run. He was able to set up the play action shots. They did everything they said he would do.
Go ahead. Oh, I thought you was done. My bad. Go ahead.
You good, brother? We're gonna get these last 2 points, and then I'm gonna let you go.
Do you think?
They said, hey, we gonna call some Wildcat run for a touchdown.
Yes, sir.
We gonna still dial up some quarterback runs with Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott, quarterback keeper for a touchdown.
Beautiful.
They did everything. Listen. Shotty had to live on everything he promised. He like the reverse of a politician. I don't believe no politician, whether you a Republican, Democrat. If you a politician, I think you lying. Shotty like the reverse of a politician. He promised a bunch of shit, and he actually is delivering.
Hey, man, where I come from, you got a suit on. I'm looking at you with the side eye. I'm sorry. I just, I come from the trap. I come from the trap house. But listen, though, I challenge anybody. The people that be talking all this run stuff, because y'all know I'm a wide receiver, so forgive me. I got a slight bias in there. It's a little bit in there. So the people that talk all this run stuff, I want to play you in Madden because I want to get up 14 points, and I want to see if you stay true to your word. Are you going to keep running the ball? Because most people going to crumble. They going to get to throwing the hell out the ball quick. Like, straight up out in the hand.
A lot of people do.
When we play our game, bro, unless you got a run-dominant team to where you can't throw. Now, that's different. Now, if you got the option to throw and pass, most people they gonna get to throwing the ball. But like I say, Shotty stayed true to it, bro. That's tough. That's tough. That's tough. When you down 14-3, 14-2?
13-2, yeah.
13-2?
Mm-hmm. They were down 13-2.
That looks alarming right there.
They made it happen because, you know, he was able to run the ball, and because he was able to run the ball, the passing game was good too, because now you got them stepping up, you know, against the run fakes, and now there's bigger passing lanes in there. You're getting more one-on-one opportunities with George Pickens and guys on the outside.
Did you say George Pickens, sir?
I did say George Pickens.
You said George Pickens?
George Pickens? This nigga
You talking about the young Hooper?
That
You talking about the young Hooper? That man, you know, at the beginning of the season, HTM Sports, a fella that go by the name of LandLord, you know, he stepped out on the ledge and told people that he was a number one receiver. I don't know if you recall that.
I recall it.
You recall that?
I do.
I think you was here. You might have been in the same position that you in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I remember telling people that I felt like he was a number one receiver. And like, I understand that he might not be in a number one role, but I'm talking about talent and capabilities. And I just want to ask Cowboy Nation, did y'all see him become one last night? Did he seem like a number one receiver to you?
He definitely seemed like a number one receiver to me. The way he playing football.
That boy went crazy last night. And I hear people talking about a drop. We ain't even going to get to talk about drops. He dropped the ball one time, but how many other plays did he make? He made all the other ones.
He made some fantastic plays.
He made all the other ones, bro. Did you see that catch that he made over 2 human beings? They was full-grown humans.
They weren't Deuce Vaughn then. They were full-grown
They was full-grown humans, and he just took it from them, bro. Like, I don't think people like. And then what I don't like about it, y'all, like I say, LandLord stay true. I'm going to have to keep it solid with y'all. I got to keep it 100. Y'all know the young man from my neck of the woods, so I might have a little slight bias for him. You know I'm pulling for him. That's just being real. I'm pulling for the young man. But I don't hear people giving him his props enough to me. Real talk. Like I feel like people are a little silent on Pickens because it don't go with their narrative that they trying to push. Because guess what? You remember how loud they was about every single mistake he made?
Mm-hmm. Now, I'm going to let you read this one. I ain't going to touch that.
Okay, George Pickens is the first player in Dallas Cowboys franchise history to have 300 receiving yards and 4 receiving touchdowns in their first 4 games with the team. Oh, my God.
Salute to Lexington also with the $5 super.
Sheesh.
My boy said, fam, y'all keep bringing that fire content. Can somebody please start a campaign to sit Jack Sanborn ass down?
Yeah, I agree with that. I sign that petition. We're going to make a petition to sit Sanborn down. Y'all think I'm playing? Watch it. Watch I have it on the watch I have it on that motherfucker real soon.
Now, listen, I actually wanted you to read Angie comment. That's what I wasn't going to touch.
I'm cool on that one, Angie.
But Angie in the building, man.
Angie wilding out. I'm about to say it's a Friday. It's not Friday. It's just nighttime.
It's Monday, yeah.
Relax, Angie. Relax. But nah, man. Pick had a game, bro. And like I you know me, I'm real messy, like low key. Like sometimes I be messy with it. So you know I gotta drag somebody else into this, right?
Who you finna drag into this?
Do you think the flying body catcher would have had that game?
If it was the New York Giants.
Do y'all think Brandon Cricket, the flying body catcher, would have had that same type of game?
Hell no.
He's a great human being, man. No lie. But I'm just talking about. I'm just talking about on the football field, people. That's it. He's a great human. But I don't think the flying body catcher, the revenge of the flying body catchers would have made that game like that. He wouldn't have done that. So this is the beauty of adding a talent like George Pickens. I know a lot of people want to be mad about it, but listen, it's enough room to go around. Like, when we think about number 2, we think about stuff like that. Like, you remember I was saying that last year, and I was like, what happened if CD go down?
Yep, and listen,
we would have been out there with Jalen Tobin them. Go ahead.
This is the second year that CeeDee Lamb has missed time. So when you talk about we don't need another wide receiver, we got no. CD, this is going to be 2 years in a row that CD Lamb is not going to play every game.
Missed time.
Yeah, so it get to the point. If it happen again, you're gonna have to ask if you know what I'm saying. You're gonna have some on deck.
Now, just to be fair, I'm not using Jalen Tolbert as a diss, but I'm just saying it be mostly the Cowboys' fault when we push these players in certain positions. Like Tolbert wasn't ready to be a number 2, but we was finna say, hey, make it enough, right? We told Jalen Tolbert, I don't care if you just started playing football yesterday. You finna be a number 2 receiver in the NFL. Make it enough.
Make it enough.
That's what they said. We had crazy ass, what's his name? Kellen Moore drafted this man and told him, right now you finna be that dude. That was too much. But for now, look, after you see a game like yesterday, you don't hate Jalen Tolbert like that no more. It's just imprinted in our head to joke on Jalen. Jalen is a friend of the show. Jalen made a hell of a play. He made one of the best plays of the night.
Second leading receiver on the game, 64 yards. You know, he did good.
Man, hey, shout out to the friend of the show, man. Give him some props, bro. Like, listen, we disrespect these players real loud. And I think in all fairness, y'all know me, I fight for fairness. We got to give them praises loud, too. Just being real. You would have not been in that game if Jalen wouldn't have made that play.
Man, that man made an incredible play.
Clutch play. And I ain't gonna lie. Let's keep going down the line. Hey, I ain't seen nobody in the chat get this man his props. That was a clutch ass play by the friend of the show, Jalen Tolbert. That was ridiculous. Okay, and guess what? I'm finna give you a reason why he's on the team.
Yeah.
The reason he's on the team here is because that was a best friend throw. That's what that was. Listen, go back and look at that tape. That was a best friend throw. Definition of best friend throw was what? I trust my guy, and I know he'll get there. And look, we don't even trust Tolbert that much, but Dak does. Who trust is more important here?
The quarterbacks.
I think Dak trusting Tolbert is way more important than us. And guess what? If you look when Dak threw that ball, bruh, Tolbert went nobody there yet. Dak threw that ball in a spot. Dak threw the ball so early, bruh. He threw the ball way early. Tolbert, you can see Tolbert wiggling up out of the contact. You know what I'm talking about? He wiggling up out the contact and went back to the ball. Perfect toe tap, toe drag swag. What a hell of a play for Jalen Tolbert. I don't give that man enough props. That was a hell of a play for him. Like, real talk. You can't take that one from him. Now, let's go down the line. You already know our boy Flo made an appearance here.
Yeah, he had like 3-4 first downs that he accounted for. Ryan Flournoy, yeah, 'cause he had the nice 12-yard run. He had 2 catches to move the chain. So he accounted for 3 first downs for the Dallas Cowboys, man.
Facts. He went in, man, and it looked like most of his catches was first downs, right?
Both of them, because he only had 2
He had
catches.
2.
They
But
were
he
both
had
for
about
first
a
down.
decent amount of yards, too, though, didn't he?
Like 14.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking about
Turp.
maybe Turpin and Tolbert. Dak distributed the ball wonderfully. Like, everybody had yardage and catches. Even Ferg got his touchdown. Hey, we got to be fair, man. Fair is fair. We dog Jake out all year. Listen, you will get nothing but foul takes from me. When I dog somebody, I'm going to give them their props if they show me wrong. I promise you. And that's only right. So that's why I got the leeway to get on you when you're fucking up. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm going to give you your praise. I'm going to give you your proper respect when you go out there and hoop. And that boy Jake Ferguson came through. Got a great touchdown. Then he had to take a hit with the touchdown, right?
Yeah,
He had to take a hit with it. So that put all them demons to bed. Hopefully he can get right.
He said nobody talking about Jerry Blisters. Fuck. Hey, only thing wrong with Jerry Lips is he's still moving them bitches. He's still talking too much.
Lord.
You know what I'm saying? He opened this top lip, be open and closed and touch this bottom lips and words come out. That's the only thing wrong with that motherfucker.
It's going to be a lot of BS coming up out of there, too.
Every day.
But, hey, When I seen Jerry down there at the booth, I already knew we weren't finna lose that game.
Hell nah.
Jerry down there shaking hands. He made a deal. He made a back alley deal or something.
Salute to Nigel, man. He hit you with a 2-piece. He said, I like Shotty going for it on 4th down also.
I ain't gonna lie. I kind of wanted them to go for it earlier in that game. But, like, I'm looking at it like this. If you look at it, the way your defense play, you might need to be more aggressive. Because, like, think about it, man. That game almost got away from us. It did. Like, I know it might be a little, a little process to where he trying to figure out what he can and can't do with the game plan, or, like, can we block him as good as I thought, or can we run as good as we thought? Like, it's a filling out period. But I don't like how long it took, because our defense is so bad. The worst ever, probably. So if your defense that bad, you ain't got enough time to be playing around with possessions, bro.
Hey, my daddy said stop cussing, nigga.
He said stop cousin. I ain't your cousin. Hey, Pops. I know you ain't talking about me, Pops. Hey, I almost said
What you
H9.
mean?
I know you ain't talking about me, Pops. I ain't no snitch like your son, so I'm going to just leave it alone.
Don't get on here lying from my
Because
dad.
everybody know who the cursor in here. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing else to say. You feel me?
I ain't never said a ungodly word on this show before. All I have ever done was spread the word of the Lord on here.
That's wild.
All I ever done was said nice things.
That's wild,
and speak life into people. I don't know what you talking about.
And I'm so true. I'm such a good friend that I agree. But let's continue. I ain't telling on you like you do me. You see what I'm saying?
Hey, that's
we
nice.
don't tell in the trap. Y'all tell in the liquor store. What they say? A drunk mind speaks sober thoughts over there. Y'all be telling.
Y'all crazy.
We ain't telling over here in the trap, man. But nah.
They laugh.
Yeah, y'all know how it go, man. But man. Hey, I just want to ask y'all a question, and then we're going to move on.
He said I was just about to curse then.
Look, I don't want to talk about this defense, to be honest with y'all. I'll talk about the long snap before I get to them.
Look, we got Dak here. So let's talk about Dak. Let's say some nice things about somebody that actually produced.
Where would y'all be without Dak right now? Like, I know we ain't got the best record in the league. I know. But what would your team look like without Dak right now?
I mean, the two games you didn't downright lose, Dak Prescott and the offense scored 40 points. And listen, your offense scoring 40 points does not even guarantee that you win football games. That's how bad your defense is. You're 1-0-1 when you
40-point games.
In 40-point games, man.
And I ain't gonna lie, that stat that you told me, I think you told me that, or somebody told me the stat.
That's all the 300.
The 301 shit. Listen, man. That right there made me feel like we lost. Because ain't no way in the world we supposed to score 40 points with no turnovers and still not win the game?
Yeah, so this is the actual stat. If you want to put all the context together, teams with 40 points and no turnovers were 300-0 at home, including the playoffs in the Super Bowl era. So think back all the way back to when they first invented Super Bowls. When the AFL and the NFL first combined their mighty powers to become the new National Football League and become the juggernaut they are.
AFC and the NFC.
Yeah, like they switched it up, and now it is what it is now. It ain't never happened where you didn't just flat out win the game.
That's crazy.
Never happened when you just flat out did not win the game. They were 300-0. That record is now 300-0-1 because your goofy ass had to take a tie.
Bro, that's what made me feel like we lost, bro.
Oh my mama.
That's what made me feel like that stat right there alone made me feel like we took a L. Shout out to Nigel with the $5 super, man. I appreciate you, sir. He says, I do want to hear y'all views on the safety play when Hooker went down. The deep passes were covered to me. Yo, Wanye graded out pretty well, what I seen.
He did.
Yeah, Wanye been hooping. We all been waiting on Wanye. That's why I know a lot of people, was kind of happy when Malik went down, which is very terrible, and you shouldn't be like that. You know what I'm saying? The football gods are not pleased with that. I want y'all to know that. They see all. You know what I'm saying? We got enough bad luck here in Dallas. Don't do that, y'all. That's not nice. But we don't want to see our boy Malik Hooker down like that. You know what I'm saying? I would rather him just sit down. Just sit down. Don't be down and hurt. Just sit down.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all know me. I've been trying to get Malik off the field. So, but I don't want to see nobody hurt, man. That ain't what up.
Speaking of not want to see nobody hurt, speedy recovery to Malik Neighbors, man.
Yeah, that's my guy right there, man. Y'all know I was rocking with him draft season. That's tough for him, man. That's tough for him.
Yeah.
He was having a great year, too.
I mean, ask our secondary.
He was having a great year. That dude was different. I was just messing with Montana on Twitter, too. Montana, I ain't saying nothing else to you no more. Montana, bad luck on Twitter. Because he would talk about somebody. I think he was talking about Marvin Harrison Jr., and I was like, Malik better. Then next time you know, Malik out for the year. I ain't saying. He the Grim Reaper. What that dude from Chicago?
Oh, man.
I forgot his name. It's been a minute. Reese. Ain't that Reese?
Little Reese, yeah.
Yeah, they are like everybody he talked to, they just mysteriously disappeared.
They don't want no smoke with Little
They
Reese.
don't want no smoke with Reese. But yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie though. Like, hopefully, that was all. I think that was one of most people changes that we would like to make on this defense. Another one, our boy Leofy. He did a murder on TV. I don't know if y'all seen that.
I think he actually started.
He murdered somebody too.
I don't think they gave him the amount of snaps he needed, but I think he did get to start.
That was one of them old school hits right there.
He's like, ah!
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, that right there did something.
It sounded off.
It did something to me, bro. Like, I was like, ooh. It's a real hit when, like, you might be mid-conversation and it just disturb all that. You just, oh, shit.
But the human body ain't supposed to be contacted like that. That was what we be taking you out. Like, damn,
it was dead serious, bro. It was dead serious. But yeah, man, that was one of the ones right there. But then he go and make the little penalty. People being a little hard on him about it. I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? Just that come from inexperience. We'll say that. Keep him on the field and then he'll know better. Shit, how about that? I almost said Shotty. Floose the Fluke.
He don't even have like a name that you can just say like that. You got
Floose the Fluke.
Eber Fluke.
It sounds hard and complicated.
Like, man, listen, what's concerning about me is they said that these fools out there, they changed their calls to one word and they were still blowing covers.
Man, you gotta laugh to keep from crying about this defense, man. Like, I felt you earlier today, man, when you was talking about our defense, our offense is the thing of legends. And then our defense is like, you know what I'm saying? Little league. Like, we ain't even made it to middle school yet on defense.
Yeah, it's disrespectful because folks were saying this is a UFL defense. No, I've seen better defenses in UFL. This is a high school defense. No, I've seen better defenses in high school.
Especially in Texas.
Especially in Texas. Like, no, like, I've seen way too many super talented schools. All the kids going to D1 programs. Like, I've seen some good high school teams. You know what I'm saying?
They deserve better than that.
They deserve better. Yeah, like middle school maybe. You know, Pop Warner, elementary. You know, Pee Wee. Like, yeah, that's the kind of defense Dallas Cowboys play.
And you probably thought I was joking, but I was dead serious when I said if your quarterback, this is how simple we are these days. If your quarterback can throw the ball high and far, that's all the requirements. That's all it takes. Like, all he got to be able to do is throw the ball high and far on this secondary, and it's a completion.
9 times out of 10. Salute to my boy JNY Blue with the 499 for your mind.
Salute.
He said, I wish Shotty would have left it in Dak's hand to score a touchdown on 4th down. That would show how much he believes in that our offense. Man, what's
you
crazy?
talking about in the overtime?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have been mad at it.
I wouldn't have been mad. either. But you know, at the same token, I understand why he did it because like, motherfucker, all you need is one stop. You need one stop. You gonna listen.
That's the hardest shit ever with this defense, man.
Cause that's the thing though. They gotta get at least one. Like the game has to end. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to get at least one stop eventually.
The end of the day gonna end. Shout out to Gorilla.
Shout out to Hood, man.
At the end of the day gonna end. That was so profound though.
It was though. Like, well, you ain't lying. That motherfucker ain't
like you actually right. Like for real.
Oh, I salute to Justin Kitchen for the cash app too, brother. I appreciate it.
Salute to Justin on my side too, man. We appreciate you over here in the trap.
Yeah, cause listen, y'all know we eat Fugazios. Matter of fact, let me stop. I gotta pay some bills real quick. The sponsor of this podcast is through Fugazios.
Fugazios.
The breakfast of losers. you wake up and you open up that big old bag with no name on it. You pour it in your bowl. No milk needed. It makes its own gravy.
Own gravy with a little water. Better put some water in that shit.
A little bit of water in that shit, man. So go ahead. Get Fugazios. Taste the poverty.
Look, you want to know something real crazy? We've been pushing Fugazios so hard on the channels, right? Mm-hmm. The main cereal brands then started putting their shit in the bag now. Real talk. Go look it up. Look it up. I seen a Cinnamon Toast Crunch bag cereal now.
Oh, no.
It's wild. They stepping into our space here.
Yeah, we're gonna have to serve them a cease and desist at this point.
Los, you better put that what it is? Trademark on that thing, man. You gotta put that trademark on there.
Yo, so your defense still sucks, but this is how they suck. This is what they did this last game.
Yikes.
Zone coverage 83% of the time. The coverage they played the most was cover 3. One of the safest coverages in the world. They still getting their ass whooped. Cover 4, a match principle. Cover 2, and then they had a blitz rate of just 26.1.
And guess what? You want to know something I don't like?
What's that?
I seen Eberflus sending goddamn Sanborn in a blitz. Man, you don't get your goof ass up out of here, man. You ain't blitzing nobody with Sanborn, bruh.
Yeah.
Like, you know how long it'll take Sanborn to get there?
Shit, next game.
Man, what is you doing, man? Like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, I understand nowadays it's seeming like a lot of people taking up for Eberflus. They saying it's just the players, they playing bad. But I see some bad practices as well. Like, we see dumb practices as well. What are you having Dono at free safety for? That should never be a time that he had free safety. Ever. Why in the world do you got Sanborn blitzing? Why in the world is Sanborn checking people? Why in the world is Sanborn on the field?
Why are any of your linebackers trying to run with wide receivers? You know what I'm saying?
Y'all can blame personnel all you want with that. Go ahead.
Nah, but the thing is, personnel does cover up a multitude of sins because if your linebackers can do all that shit, then it looks amazing. But, you know, you do, as a defensive coordinator, got to take into account who you have on the field. So guess what? If he is not athletic enough to carry this, I probably can't call it. You know what I'm saying? If I can't trust anybody to stay in man coverage and they get shook out their boots, I might not be able to bring, you know, pressure on that side. You know what I'm saying? I might have to do something different. You got to account for different things. And I don't necessarily know, you know, if he's making enough adjustments for me personally.
I got a thought here. I got a thought that I don't hear nobody saying either.
What is it?
You know, we did have a DB linebacker once upon a time.
Oh, we did, didn't we?
Now listen, just think about this. See, this is why I know Eberflus ain't no cooker for real. He don't be cooking up nothing. He ain't never flipped nothing. You know what I'm saying? Never popped nothing. Better stop fronting what that boy said. He ain't never did that. Because guess what? If you want your linebackers to cover.
Oh, no.
What if you had somebody like Bell that can cover too?
And hit.
And hit. I know he undersized. I know this. I understand. But he's still much better than goddamn Jack Sanborn.
I agree.
He sound like a hero, but he's not. He's the weakest hero. He right there with Eric Man now.
Eric Man power
Don't
is
miss
weakness.
shows. Don't miss shows. What about say? Don't be missing shows, man. Y'all would have knew what's going on. Cause guess what? He just as weak as Eric Man. He sound like a superhero. He sounds like it. Jack Sanborn. That shit sound cold.
Cold as hell.
But it's not doing it on the field, bro. So is that not a good thought, y'all? I know. In my opinion, Bell deserved to be on the field. After what he gave us, the sacrifices he made for us, and we got a linebacker problem and you don't even look over his way? You rather he just waste his life away as a safety that don't get no play time? And he out there doing awesome shit on special teams? Didn't he just run a touchdown for you?
The 2-point conversion. You talking about?
Yeah, Bell.
Yeah. He got the
Then
blocked. Yeah,
Wanye blocked it.
Wanye blocked it, then Bell brought it back for the 2-point conversion.
So I don't know if I seen nobody say this. I don't know if I heard no content creator say this yet. I would look at Bell again. Because guess what? Bell was hooping. And look, he might be even better with a real defensive line now. At linebacker. Y'all remember we was looking like, damn, look at what Bell doing.
He was playing great
We
football.
was like, Bell hooping that linebacker. So
It just-
guess what? Now you got Clark and Oso Digizua right there in the middle. You got Clowney out there hooping. You got a decent defensive line that might make them look even better now. Play Bell at linebacker again. It's much better than wasting his talents on the bench.
So, Los, I'm going to respond to you in just 2 seconds. But Los said, bro, LandLord and Hen, y'all got too many inside jokes. Y'all for real speaking in code. One day y'all going to drop a show and somebody new going to be completely...
Facts. Hey, don't miss shows, man. Tell them don't miss shows. Some people don't even know what the Fugazios is, man. You know what I'm saying? They messing up. They missing out.
They think it's a real brand. Like, I ain't
Yeah.
never had that cereal
They were
before.
like, I ain't never had no Fugazio before. They gonna tell their wife, hey, pick up some Fugazio from the store. Like,
Okay,
what?
baby. she ain't gonna.
She ain't never came back because she been looking for them.
To the same store, but out. Got on a wild goose chase, what they call them, right?
She ain't never come back because she been looking for Fugazios that whole time.
Nigel
That's
hit
great.
you another 5 Ps. Going crazy.
Salute,
to
man.
Nigel,
That's my dog right there, man. I appreciate you, sir.
He said, shout out to the HBCU boys that showed up last night. Bell in Houston. Facts.
Shh, man, boy, hey, shit. Houston, man, we got a problem.
Man,
I know that's corny, but it's the truth.
Hey,
'Cause
that's
guess what?
Sometimes.
Because guess what? He need to be on the goddamn field. See, now listen, we just gave Eberflus all them outs. You gonna hear some content creators say, oh, it ain't Eberflus, it's the players. The players are just terrible. But guess who put the players out there?
That dude.
So that's why I always go back.
So I was finna
Mother,
play
that's
Houston.
James Houston.
You know he cussed too. He said a
He said,
word
yeah.
that Dak Prescott only halfway supposed to say.
But I want y'all to understand this now. Listen, how is it all personnel when Eberflus is the one who picks his personnel? Things that make you go,
Definitely Jack Sanborn. If we are talking about who the worst guy out there most of the time, a lot of folks aren't happy with how Jack Sanborn played. That is his guy. That is the person that he brought with him from Chicago.
and
You
he
know what
need
I'm
to
saying?
send his ass back.
They don't want him.
Listen, and guess what though? Just like you said, could anybody show me or tell me? Cause like, explain to me like I'm 5. All right.
Okay.
We saw James Houston doing astronomical things with a small, minuscule sample size, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't one be intrigued to increase it
They
and see
actually
what
did.
happens?
They actually did.
Nah, bruh. I'm talking about he damn near should be a starter. He got more sacks than everybody damn near. What, he lead the team in sacks?
Yeah, he lead the team in sacks.
He should be starting.
Real quick, shout out to Red Mask with the 499. He said, should we draft or sign another defensive tackle for better rotation in free agency who's decent at linebacker to sign? Thank y'all for y'all time. Peace. Shit, man. Thank you.
Salute, man. We appreciate you, man.
Answer your question. We try to look for linebackers. I don't think there was any good available free agent linebackers out there. Now, when you talk about guys that could get traded, look no further than to the Miami Dolphins. Jordan Brooks is a very good player. He's on a horrible team. He could come in and contribute for this Dallas Cowboys defense immediately. You know, if they shit keep going down the tube. Then when you talk about free agent defensive tackles, Raekwon Davis, who me and Boss did a film breakdown on, is still available. He's still only 27, 28 years old. From LandLord
Alabama
school, yeah, played at Alabama. So, he got good championship pedigree. And then shout out to my boy Keystone with the 499 for your mind.
Salute.
He said, Eberflus is Mike Nolan 2.0, but want to blame the players. It's nasty work.
I swear he giving me Mike Nolan vibes, Keystone, on my life. I'm hoping it's not that bad, but it's actually worse. It's actually worse.
It's worse. Because remember, I gave the context a little bit earlier today.
Yeah.
I'll bring it back up. We can talk about the shit real quick.
I don't want to talk about this bad ass. They don't deserve no airtime in the trap and in the liquor store. Y'all want to play like that. Y'all don't deserve no time on here.
But we got to spend time on talking about how to fix this shit. Because like I said, man, them motherfuckers going to be why you can't go where you want to go.
I almost said on them. They holding us back, man. They holding us back.
Hey, hold me up, don't hold me back, man.
Man, what?
Hold me up, don't hold me back, man. All right, so Russell Wilson, Caleb Williams, and Jordan Love, they should have put that in capital letters. Threw 3 touchdowns against the Dallas Cowboys defense. Williams actually threw 4, by the way. This marks only the 4th time in Cowboys franchise history that they have a 3-game streak of opposing quarterbacks throwing 3 touchdowns against them. The last time it happened was in 2020. It was under Nolan. It was in between September the 20th to October the 4th. Let me go take a look at who the hell them folks was.
They lighten you up over there, here.
What they did?
My boy Los hit you with one.
I didn't even see it, man. Salute to my brother Los, man, with the $5 super chat. Let me pull it up real quick, man. Let me pull my brother's stuff up real quick, because I was in the middle of finna bring something else up. So salute to my brother. He said if they real, they'll scheme up something for Houston. They did it for Micah, not comparing, but it helps. Shit, you can do the same thing for Easy. Listen, LandLord, I don't know you watched the film. Easy was playing a good football game.
Easy he done got a little better too. He done been showing up lately. The last couple games, you can see the progression in Izaraku.
They also lowered his snaps, so he actually looks like a good player. He's not winded. He ain't got to do all niggas just put him in when you think they finna pass, and after you have an off-season program next year, you can play him full time.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But I was saying to the point, I think the quarterbacks that lit us up in 2020 were actually better than the ones we're playing right now. You know what I'm saying? I think the teams were better. Like, remember we got 30 dropped on us by we had 39 dropped on us by Atlanta. But dog, that was Matt Ryan with Julio Jones, Calvin Ridley.
Them niggas lit.
They were loaded. Russell Wilson hooped on us. He had DK Metcalf. He had Tyler Lockett. He had Shotty was calling the play, so they was lit.
They cutting up if he anywhere like he is over here.
Then who else?
So far.
Yeah. Then who else were we having issue with? Kyler Murray in 2020.
The Browns got at us with OBJ and Landry. Then they had Chubb at running back.
Yeah, Chubb was still him too.
Yeah, Chubb was like that. Then they had Deshaun Watson, didn't it? No
Baker Mayfield.
Who they quarterback? Baker was still over there.
Before he was sorry, because they won a playoff game that year.
That's what that game that Odell Beckham reverse touchdown on us. Yeah. And we came back like Dak tends to do. Like,
and that was the play that broke us though. That reverse.
yeah, that's what killed us. We had to come back on that one.
Oh, then Kyler Murray had D Hop and some other niggas over there that year.
Yeah, like we dealt with some people over there that year.
I think he had D Hop and AJ Green, boy.
Sure did. I think he did.
So yeah, like when you
We
talk
was
about,
playing some formidable teams back then.
Yeah, so this don't count because we played the ghost of Russell Wilson.
We'll say it don't count. We'll say it's not the same.
It's not the same caliber.
It's
of
not the
competition.
same. Yeah, it's not the same.
The ghost of Russell Wilson, Caleb Williams. And, I'm not saying I like Jordan Love. I think Jordan Love cool. I just don't think he's supposed to have did that like that.
Shout out to Alice with the Cash App. I appreciate you.
Salute to Alice, man. That's love right there. But yeah, man, I'm just saying, like, it's probably, was tougher for Mike Nolan. I'm not giving Mike Nolan no out. He was in the UFL giving up ass too. He giving up ass all around the world. He an international prostitute.
That's crazy.
He was still giving up ass in the UFL last time I seen him. Because the team that lost in the championship game was his, and they gave up like 50 points.
See, that's terrible.
Yeah.
So the point we making is those teams were much more formidable than the teams that we getting smoked by. We got smoked by a dude that paint his nails. We got smoked by a dude who don't even wear the pants in his house. We got smoked by a dude, man, it's ugly. Like, we shouldn't be in these situations. Like, Russell Wilson got fired after he played us. Like, we gave him a lifeline. That's how bad this defense was, y'all. Like, I don't think people understand that this is a night and day situation with our offense and our defense. Night and day. Like, it's like a square and then a diamond. Like, it's like a square and then a circle. Like, it's nothing alike, bro.
Don't go together.
It's nothing alike. It don't blend. Oil and water. That's what our team is right now. And it's so screwed up because we always said we can't have both. We never can have both at the same time.
I mean,
That's the story of the Dallas Cowboys right now.
You ain't never lied. Let me go see if I can see the snap breakdown. Oh, salute to Alice on my end too with the Cash App. I appreciate you. She said it for awesome content. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Thank you kindly. Whatever it's what Pops used to say, thank you kindly. But yeah, man, that's a problem, man. And like, I think the reason that is almost like the weapons versus trenches argument. When it's actually both, when it comes to Eberflus, is it the personnel or is it the scheme? It's actually both.
It's actually
both of them ass right now.
Yeah, because listen, to be fair to Matt Eberflus, was he a bad defensive coordinator before he got to Dallas? Have you ever heard of him being a bad defensive coordinator? Because he was so good as a defensive coordinator, folks thought, damn it, he might be able to run a whole team. I'm
with you on that, but like we said about the quarterbacks, though, just a slight pushback. You can wake up and be ass one day.
You can wake up and be ass one day.
You can just wake up and just be ass one day, bro. Like,
Matt Ryan woke
good
up
no
and
more.
Well, he woke up like, I ain't going to be good the rest of my life.
I'm just bad now. Shit. You know what I'm saying? like for no apparent reason. Like, nothing traumatic happened to him. He just woke up bad. Like, Eberflus could be doing something like that.
You're right.
He could just wake up bad, bro.
NFL could have passed him by.
Yeah. Especially because, look, one thing we can say, one of his characteristics look like he's stubborn. Look like he's stubborn than a motherfucker. And that ain't good for progressing in a ever-evolving league. Mm-hmm. Like, you want to stay in zone no matter what.
Don't make no sense.
Like, you don't give a damn what's going on in the league. Zone.
What pissed me off the most was 4th and 6, and they just played like cover 3 or some soft-ass bullshit. 4th and 6 to end the game, you didn't even bluff. You didn't even bluff a pressure. You could have at least showed the pressure and then dropped it to your cover 3 look.
You right. And you remember we had the conversation on the phone, and I said it felt like we played better. Mm-hmm. I got an explanation now. The reason it felt like we played better defense was because we was getting them to 3rd down. That was an accomplishment for this defense. They was actually putting people in third down situations. We just couldn't stop them when they got there. That's the only problem. You know what I'm saying? If we could get to a point where we could get them the third down and then stop them on the third down, that'll be great. So we got one part down. You know what I'm saying? We got one part down, bro.
Hold on. Low's funny as hell. He said that nigga Henny stealing. That super chat was for you, landlord.
Hey, I appreciate you.
He done got me full of that discount ass liquor.
Hey, he got you over there turning up. Then I know you had a bowl of Fugazi on this morning. Yeah, you all screwed up right now.
Man, it did my boy.
But hey, we appreciate you supporting our channels, man. We really do. Y'all just don't know, man. Y'all the reason this thing going, for real. And hey, man, don't forget to do the memberships too. Don't forget to do the memberships because we're going to do a film session on there. And we was cooking on that last film session too. So we doing all our long form film sessions and stuff like that. Exclusive content on our memberships. Make sure y'all go become members like my boy Los Altos, a.k.a. the Don of Fugazios. You know what I'm saying?
The creator and the incorporator of the
you understand?
brand. Yes, sir.
Fugazios TM. Incorporated is crazy. Like, you gonna be professional and ratchet. Like
at the same damn time.
You know what I'm saying? Fugazios Incorporated. Like, I gotta make up a whole staff and everything with the shirts on. Fugazios Inc. Like, get the hell out of here.
Shit crazy as a motherfucker.
Y'all sold 5 bags last year and y'all got a whole team, staff.
I mean, that's how you supposed to get that money that the government was giving out at that time.
Oh, yeah, they getting them grants. They getting them small. They got a PPP loan.
Yeah, you got to get enough people to get the PPP.
Fugazios got a PPP loan, and they cooking ever since, man. We out here. We lit.
They thugging. When?
But what's happening? This boy turned into New Orleans in him. But nah, man. All right, let's say I ain't got no improvement for the offense. I'm going to leave the offense alone. Y'all going to leave the offense alone, too. Because I've been seeing some wild stuff. Y'all going to leave my offense alone. They put up 40 points and still didn't win. Y'all going to leave my offense alone.
Listen, the offense plays so good, I got niggas photoshopping Dak Prescott into Viking jerseys. Talk about can they go get Dak Prescott?
Man.
We got Viking. I sent it to the. Cause we got a secret Illuminati group chat between all the content creators. If you didn't know or you're not invited, you ain't sacrificed nobody yet to get in. But
you gotta spin.
You gotta spin.
Gotta spin to get in.
Yes, sir. But I put it in there. Like, it was a thread. It was a Viking content creator gave him his kudos. Then somebody in that motherfucker photoshopped him and Dak Prescott to a Vikings uniform. Then somebody else spun around and had a trade scenario where they give up a first. The tight end they got, the quarterback for Dak Prescott. So they wanted to give up J.J. McCarthy, they tight end, in the first round pick to get Dak Prescott.
Facts. And then, he said, what, you still got that picture?
He said, hey, where that Dr. Ligaments pick of LandLord?
Dr. Ligaments is crazy.
I don't know if I still got it or not in here.
But
I got the picture saved somewhere. I don't know if I still got it in the whatchamacallit.
Yeah. So, it be so unfair because Dak deserve way more credit. Dak in his offense and Shotty. Like, I say Dak for short sometimes. Well, I'm talking about the whole offense. So don't think I'm just saying Dak the only one. I'm talking about the orchestrator of the offense, him and Shotty, everybody on the offense. So I believe they deserve a little more credit than they should get, than they've been getting, because they didn't do this against the worst defense in the league, like Jordan Love was doing. He did this against the best scoring defense in the league.
Yeah, Jordan Love did it against the 32nd ranked scoring defense, who've been giving up ass all year. They freak hoes. And then Dak Prescott did it against Dak Prescott threw 3 passing touchdowns against a defense that gave up 3 passing touchdowns the entire year. You know what I'm saying? So that's the context. Dak dropped 40 on a team that was only averaging 14 surrendered.
So that lets you know it's in the same game, but it's not in the same league. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's different. Like our defense, we wish we was playing against our defense. You know what I'm saying? Like we wish we was playing against our defense instead of Green Bay's defense. I think that's a great way to say it. We wish we was playing our defense.
True. Say something, Wes.
No speaking no English.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with your stuff. I think it's your phone, cuzzy.
I'm with you, the lunatic. We could talk about that real quick. Take ties out the goddamn game, bro.
I sure want to hear Wes' opinion about this one. Because
I woke up so confused.
We can hear you. Can you hear us? Yeah, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
But, yeah, man. We need to take ties out of the NFL, bro.
Somebody said that they should just do field goals after the first overtime, and they just have them at increasing intervals. So like you started like the 50, you started like the 50. If they both make them, then you go to like the 55. Then you go to the 60.
We'll win every one.
Exactly.
We'll win all of them.
You got Brandon Opry.
See that now you getting into college territory, but they make you score a touchdown from the red zone.
Yeah, because you got to do 2-point conversions after the first two overtimes.
Yeah. So I think you should just play another quarter.
Dog, you gonna be playing all goddamn day.
I ain't got nothing to do with that. And win in regulation then.
Dog.
It should never be a tie though. Never.
It shouldn't be a tie, but we go. Yeah, we could hear you. You can't hear us.
Can you hear us?
Yeah. They got you two. What the hell is them shits? What they call? I mean, you got two. Send me one. Damn that. You got two. Send me one.
I just got me one too, so we in the same boat. Women be trying to preserve your life and shit.
Right.
We be giving them hell just for trying to help us. Like, what the hell wrong with you?
Shit.
You breaking up bad. You breaking up bad, buddy.
Yeah, kind of, sort of. It might be the spot you in or something, because you went out.
You was straight at first. Yeah, but I think it's one of them situations where the only reason I felt like more of a loss is because of that stat. If I ain't see that stat, I would have felt better.
Well, you talk about the Dallas
That
Cowboys.
300-0, bro. We lost.
Yeah. You probably will. It also affects your. You probably will. That is going to play a factor into that, and it also going to affect your draft picks. It's going to have a negative effect on both. There might be hope. Cause listen, you got two winnable games. Like if. We're going to win the next 7. I want want you to save it. I want to be shocked when you get this. I mean, I seen the teams we play. I'm trying to see what defense you saw from us that gave you confidence. Ah, you need a clock.
Yeah, bro. Hold on. You're not playing on YouTube for some reason. Cause I just checked it out. I see people saying no sound. I'm like, I hear them, we hear them, but it's not coming out on YouTube for some reason.
Hold on, let me on your end. Let me go check, make sure it's not universal. Let me go check my page too, cause they ain't said nothing since I've been on here on mine. So let me check that out. Hold on, we finna do some troubleshooting.
It's like you're talking to yourself. Yeah, can't hear Wes.
Okay, I can hear it on mine. So let me go to Wes YouTube.
You
page.
can hear Wes?
I'm talking about I can hear it on my YouTube page.
I'm saying you can hear us. You just can't hear him.
What the hell?
That's what I'm saying. We good.
Huh? I don't know what it is, cause well, listen, you only got one person over there anyway. It'll be okay. Nah. You know, I'm just saying. You know, you got about 59,000 niggas on Facebook. It's gonna be all right.
Can Facebook hear him?
Ooh, hey, Facebook people, let us know if y'all can hear him. Matter of fact, our YouTube people.
They said Facebook can't hear him either.
What the hell?
I don't know what's going on with this thing.
Come out and come back in, cause they saying they can't hear you on our shit. So it's across all of them. So I don't know what the hell going on. We can hear you, they can't hear you.
Some told me to check, cause that's odd. Somebody saying they can't hear you. Like what?
Yeah, cause for some reason we can hear you fine.
We can hear you. Me and him.
Me and Land can hear you.
It's just not projecting on the show.
Like nobody else can hear you. Jerry said nope, can't hear him. What the fuck?
It's showing like he was frozen. He wouldn't even talk moving on them.
What the fuck?
I don't know what kind of eerie stuff going on.
Man, we just had a conversation with a clone. That might not even been Wes.
They just sent AI on us. There go AI again.
Let's do a sound check. Everybody, let us know if y'all can hear Wes. Say something real quick. On everybody's saying they can't hear you because some of these folks are on ours too. Yeah, because the lunatic said he on my page he can't hear Wes. No, I can't hear you now.
It sounded like he whispering. I had my mic muted.
Everybody's saying they can't hear you. Yeah, that's weird. It's been about an hour anyway, man. We can go ahead and jump off because I'm
technical difficulties. Let's give our final words about this game. What we thought.
Man, fuck evil fools.
Damn.
Fuck the defense.
Yikes.
You know, fuck Jared Jones.
Yeah, we ain't making no money on this, y'all. Make sure y'all hit these cash outs and these super chats. He ain't mess up our money every day. So, yeah.
Listen, fuck anybody.
But you remember before, I recall earlier today on this very episode, he said he don't do no cussing on this show. But go ahead, man. Go ahead. I'm just saying.
Are you snitching?
I ain't snitching. I'm just listening to the show. I'm involved. I'm engaged. Sir? I'm engaged in the show. So I'm just following along. That's all.
I'm just saying, man, like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh,
I ain't
okay.
said I ain't say nothing wrong. I
I'm
ain't
just
said
following
nothing bad.
along, man. You know, you got to follow the story. You feel me?
I hear you talking, dog. But man,
You supposed to be on your final word, sir.
yeah, I know it's my final word. I'm just saying, like, fuck all them folks over there on the defensive side of the ball. They don't deserve any kind of respect. You just gave up 40 points at the crib to a team that had given up, that had scored only 10. They dropped 30 extra points on you for good measure. 30 extra points. They scored 30 extra points. They found 30 more points than what they had, dog. They were looking around in the couch cushion for spare points, and they found 30. All right, that's how I feel.
I ain't gonna lie. Oh, I thought you was done.
No, I am done. I'm sick. Go ahead.
He's mad. Joseph. Joseph Warren. Listen, I think I looked at it a little different, man. Once I really got to like paying attention to Jerry Jones, I told you it made me look at it really different, bro. This man is a billionaire. He could be anywhere in the world. What I think it is, bro, I don't even know if it's... I know he got ego and all that stuff, right? But I think the real thing about it is this man loves football, y'all. Like, for real, he really loves football. That's what makes it so crazy. Like, I don't know if he loves winning as much as he loves the money or what football does for him, but he loves football, bro. So it's kind of hard for him to be just pulled away from it. I wish he could be here and just not involved in the day-to-day. Because Jerry absolutely loves football. You could tell. Like, it's a glimmer in his eye every time he talk about this stuff. Like, he absolutely loves football. But the thing about it is he's not good at being a GM. That's the bad part about it. So let him just be a owner that loves football instead of a GM that loves football and don't know what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my only beef. I have no beef with Jerry Jones, the owner. All my beef is GM Jerry. That's my beef. GM Jerry need to go on about his business. But yeah, man, the last thing I'll say, man, Eberflus, sir, put your political stuff aside and sit Mr. Jack Sanborn. I don't think he's good enough, fast enough, quick enough to do anything of anything noteworthy on this defense right now. It looks bad. I would rather have somebody fast that don't know what they doing, because at least the plays that we hate him the most for, they would have made those plays. Like Shamar James would have made a couple of those plays.
Because he would just got there.
He was just been fast enough. Like, I'm finna run. Like, he don't even got to know nothing. So, like, y'all, the whole benefit of Jack Sanborn being on the field is for communication. But we are failing miserably at communication. Make it make sense. So you might as well don't even be on the field, right? If your whole objective of being on the field is for communication and we are terrible at it, you might as well be on the bench, sir. So, Jack, I need Jack off the field. I need Shamar James in. I'll even take Damone Clark because I feel like he fast. He might not know what he's doing, but he fast enough, and he can get around sideline to sideline. He can do that. Or just play Leofy more. So, on top of that, I think you need to quit playing with Trey. I think you need to let Trey get back on the field more, because I seen him doing better things this game, regardless of not. Maybe he need to be limited in his snaps so he could get the most out of them. That could be a thing. He is coming off an injury. So, like, maybe he do need to limit his snaps, but I seen a better Trayvon Diggs. I don't see nobody giving Trey credit for that tackle either. Like, y'all dogged him all offseason for not tackling. Then he come up with a clutch tackle in overtime. I ain't saying you got to do a praise dance for him, but at least give him a little props for that. Because I just be fair, bro. If you going to be loud about him and disrespectful, with all due disrespect, if you going to be loud about him in that type of manner, be loud about him when you giving them props. That's the only fair way about it. Can't nobody hate you out like that. I was real disrespectful when you was screwing up, and I'm real happy for you when you're balling out. We just want our team to prosper. I'm not here to drag nobody. I'm here for the Cowboys to win. So that's my main objective. And ain't nobody sparing. I'm not sparing nobody. Anybody can get it. This is equal opportunity smoke for everybody. That go for Dak. That go for CD. That go for anybody that you can name. I promise you, I'm on your top.
Shout out to that's my mom's hit with the $9.99. Appreciate
Shout out to Mama Hennessy.
Appreciate
in the
you.
building.
She must know that I'm poor. she know we over here eating Fugazios.
Fugazios.
That's for the grandchildren.
That's what's happening, man. But yeah, man, we got to get up out of all of that little politics stuff and play the right people so we can be better. Flus and this scheme got to get better. Hopefully, Wanye being in the back as a safety can help this defense out a lot. Look at Bell at linebacker, too. I think that's a good idea, y'all. Let me know if I'm wrong. Let me know if I'm thinking too hard. But I think trying Marquise Bell back at linebacker might not be the worst idea. I think he's wasting away at safety. Nobody's playing him. Mm-hmm. Y'all got favoritism going on at safety. Let's just call it what it is. It's no reason. It's no earthly reason for Dono and Malik to just be dominant and just running that position. Like nobody can beat them. Like, get out of here. That's not what's going on. Y'all just trust veterans. What it is, Eberflus just trusts veterans. That's what it is. It look like he just trusts veterans more than the other guys. And that's a bad thing to do. You're supposed to play the best talent.
Mm-hmm.
So that's it, man. Flus got to get it together.
I agree. And listen, if y'all like the content, y'all hit that like button on the way out. Y'all hit that share if you care. Y'all hit that super chat. You know, y'all slap the I don't know if there are holy people in here. Y'all slap the shit.
Your mama in here, man. You cussing, man. What's going on?
She know I cuss. You know what I'm saying? She be telling me that she can't listen to my show.
All right.
You know, I be trying.
You cussing like a drunken sailor. That's what my mama said.
When I see them, I stop momentarily so they can at least escape. And then I start back.
You know how when you get to fight and you win and you just get to cussing folks out like you hype about it? Uh-huh. I did one of those, and then the people told my mom he was just cussing like a drunken sailor. I ain't never heard that before. I was like, what? Like a what? I don't know what y'all talking about.
Oh, man. No.
What?
They say Tyreek Hill is down, injured, and it looks awful.
Ah, man.
Not Tyreek.
Miami can't catch a break.
They say Tyreek broke his fucking leg.
Ah, man.
Oh,
damn.
Man. He on my fantasy team.
That sucked.
Oh, I'm screwed. Lamar was on my fantasy team. He got hurt. Tyreek Hill was my last hope. He had to get like 50 points.
You cooked.
It was over with before. It was over before it started.
Dang. You better have some backups.
I done lost this week.
Get well soon, Mr. Tyreek. Damn.
Oh, Braylon Allen, the running back, also got hurt. So
we was interested in him.
We're interested in everybody. They were interested in, Ari said he's not going to repost. Oh, shoot! What?
You showing it? You seen it?
Bro, yeah.
I don't want to see that shit, man.
His leg is turned the other way, bro.
Damn.
Oh, my God.
I hate that.
Oh, my sweet baby Jesus.
Damn.
Dog, they said this how my leg was when I had my car wrecked.
That's the worst side of football right there, man.
Mom hit you with a $4.99, cuz.
Salute to Miss Mama Hennessy in the bed and Miss Jackie. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Good. Thank you, Doc.
Appreciate you. I'm gonna keep an eye on him. You know what I'm saying? He a little,
just pray
a little
for me.
crazy.
Just pray for me.
But yeah, man, dang, I hate that for real.
Ooh, Jesus.
That's terrible. Hey, look, y'all. All we could do is look at our situation. We kind of got off a little decent when you look at what's going on out here in the league. Good Lord.
Man, it's one of those ones you see it, but then you got to shake a little bit.
I don't want to see it.
Yeah, you sure you don't want to see it? I'm gonna send it to you anyway.
Somebody said making my ears bleed. That's crazy.
What's wrong
Why are you here, sir?
What's wrong with your ears, sir?
They say them them STDs and them STIs do that right these days. You need to do better, sir.
Like,
you need to do better.
Why would your ears bleed from words, sir? Like, you need to go get that checked.
You need to go to the doctor, my boy. You need to go see the lady, like Hen said. You need to go see that lady.
Salute to Look at Mail though. That's the people's man. Look at Mail. Look at Mail. Good people. I've seen them in here.
Oh, okay. I thought he was talking crazy.
Nah, they just playing.
Oh, well, my bad. Salute to everybody rocking, man. We appreciate y'all for holding us down today. I got to get up out of here, though.
Me
you
as
know
well.
what I'm saying?
I got football to watch. I don't know if I want to watch it now. It's just like, it's like I keep getting
You shell shocked now.
I keep getting updates from this game. Like, it's like, are they getting shot?
It's a horror show over there. I don't even want to see it. Kids, cover your eyes looking at that game.
Oh, my God.
But yeah, man. I'm going to tap in with y'all, man. Hey, I go by LandLord from Alabama with the same handle on all social media. Holla at your boy.
And it's your boy, Henny the Moore, reporting live from the liquor store, man. Thank y'all for everything. Thank y'all for the love, the support. And we'll probably be back tomorrow. Probably
yes,
in the ratchet format that y'all say y'all don't like, but, we have to do both.
We try to do what we can do for y'all, man. Look, when y'all don't see my face, understand that I'm doing a lot of other things. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say what I'm doing. But I could be doing, you know what I'm saying? It might be a ligament here and a ligament there. And here, one chop, two chop. Like, it's crazy. But yeah, man. Hey, man, we try to fit y'all in some kind of way. So, hey, man, instead of doing the criticism, just appreciate it. Like, okay, they still made a show happen. And we're going to make the show better. We're going to try to make sure the sound is better. I already invested in my headphones today. It was a pretty penny. See, the things that I do for the content is it gets ignored sometimes. You know what I'm saying? These ain't your regular old run-of-the-mill headphones. So y'all gonna hear us in a nice quality. You understand? And we doing improvements as much as we can. I'm trying to improve on some other things too. So whatever you're seeing, it will be used in the right way. So we appreciate y'all.
Yes, indeed. And we got you, man. Who was that meant for? You sent who you giving your number to, Rayshawn?
I don't know.
I'm gonna take it just in case it's about some money. You never know.
He sent Mike Jones' number. I want to do that number still work.
Call it.
I can't remember what it 9004. I remember.
Hit Mike Jones up on the low.
How that shit go? I can't remember, man. That's too many years ago. I'm an old man now.
Millennia ago.
Yeah, man. But game over. Flip. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to all my folks. Damn, get well soon, Mr. Tyreek Hill and Malik Neighbors and CeeDee Lamb. Like, everybody, all the best receivers hurt. Who left?
I'm scared to say it. They might get hurt next.
We don't want nothing to happen to them. Shout out to B-Bird, man. Salute to B-Bird over here with the super chat. Hey, y'all make sure y'all go tap in. I like the little OG show y'all got going on,
B-Bird,
too.
hold on. B-Bird, that's you on there?
You know B-Bird on there. I was messing with him. I said, man, I ain't never seen you before, B-Bird. But, hey, man, yeah, y'all make sure y'all go check out the OG show, man. I tuned in, man. They got some good content over there. It's him, Big Time Show, right? Mm-hmm. Big Time Show, him, and Joe. That's what's his name? Dad. The Generation to Generation, I think they channel name. But they got a nice show on there with the OGs, man. I like the name, I like the vibe. Y'all doing y'all thing over there, man. B-Bird, you supposed to been doing this too, man. What's going on, man? What's going on? Indeed. Nigga said it's my house sewn in the hat. That's crazy.
Okay.
Hey, believe what you want. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Who knows? Who knows? This could be a disguise. I might not even be me. You never know.
So, hey, we got to listen, B-Bird making content.
B-Bird doing content now, y'all. Make sure y'all go tune in. I don't know if you got your own page too, B-Bird, or you just on the show. Let us know. Because if you do, we gonna send some people over there on your way. He said Friday nights. Okay.
Bet.
That's what's up, man. We gonna tune in. Make sure y'all go support it. And we appreciate y'all, man.
Yes, indeed. All right, y'all. In the words of West, man, never look down at the style.